Peru, 3 times the size of California, is a country of great contrasts. Geographically, it is divided into 3 different regions with totally different landscapes and climates. In the east, the largest area, about half of the country, is thick Amazon jungle with very few inhabitants. Down the center of the country, stretching north and south, are the high Andes, where more than 5 million Indians live at altitudes of more than 12,000 feet. The coastal area between the Andes and the Pacific Ocean is by far the smallest of these 3 regions. It is a very narrow strip of desert, only 20 miles wide on an average. Moreover, it is the driest desert in the world, with an average annual rainfall does not exceed half an inch. However, more than half the Peruvian population of 23 million now lives in this small area. In the capital city of Lima alone, the population is close to 8 million. In other words, about 1/3 of all Peruvians live in this overcrowded city. Peru is a country rich in mineral wealth. However, at the present time, because of terrorism, political corruption, and a large and inefficient government bureaucracy, it is the poorest country on the South American continent. Most Peruvians are unemployed or underemployed. Only 15% of the economically active population has steady jobs. More than half the families live in extreme poverty, unable to buy sufficient food and clothing to subsist. The housing situation is a disaster. 44% of Peruvian families live in shacks of 1 or 2 rooms, usually without running water or electricity. It is this situation that motivated Habitat for Humanity to come to Peru in 1981 and help the poor to build decent houses. As of July 1992, more than 1,500 houses have been built. What is Habitat? It is a Christian ecumenical organization based in Americus, Georgia. It operates with funds donated by different churches and other private organizations. It accepts no government aid. Its purpose is to help people build their own homes at a minimal cost. It operates mainly in the Third World, especially in Latin America and Africa. How does Habitat work? When a new project is planned, a local committee is formed to organize and coordinate the work. Poor families without housing are informed, and inscription of applicants begins. A social worker is sent to investigate each family to verify the real need for housing. After the families have been selected, they are brought together for indoctrination in the Christian spirit of sharing and collaboration that characterizes Habitat for Humanity. Then construction begins on the simple 2-bedroom houses. In Peru, These are usually made of bricks or cement blocks with a corrugated metal roof. Habitat supplies the materials and technical assistance. The manual labor is done by the future homeowners themselves. A record is kept of the man-hours put in by each family. When the first houses are ready for occupancy, they are consigned to families who have completed the minimum number of hours required. The families continue to work in groups until all of the houses are finished. When a house is finished, Habitat calculates the cost of cement, steel rods, aggregates, wood, and other materials employed in the construction. A down payment amounting to 10% of this cost is made by the owner. The rest of the payments are made over a 20-year period without interest. Houses you see in this 500-unit project in Tacna, Peru, were appraised at $2,500. The families made a down payment of only $250 before taking possession of the house. They are now making monthly payments of only $12. Working together in building one another's homes has helped these people form new bonds of solidarity and friendship. In this Habitat community called Ciudad de Dios, City of God, we are trying to build on this foundation and form real Christian community. With the help of donations from friends, we have set up a nursery where working mothers can leave their children during the day. Here the children receive loving care and are given a decent meal. We have also set up a small medical post to take care of minor injuries and illnesses. A nurse is on duty every morning and a doctor comes by once a week. As this project grows to 500 families, at present we have housed only 140, we will need a large and better equipped clinic. In April of this year, we started a small school, kindergarten, and the first 3 grades of grammar school. The government pays the teachers' salaries, but they allow us to select the best candidates from the local teachers' college. We feel that we have chosen people who truly have a vocation as Christian teachers and are anxious to grow in the faith. Their dedication to the children leaves no doubt about their sincerity and enthusiasm. Another community project is the communal store we started a few months ago. Most of the families in City of God find it very difficult to make ends meet. Unemployment is high. Often there isn't money to buy sufficient food. Our communal store enables them to stretch their money a little further. Basic food items are sold at cost or slightly above cost. This makes it possible for us to keep a rotating fund going and replenish the stock. As more houses go up and more families move in, we hope to build a permanent store along with a bakery. But our most important project is our combination chapel meeting hall. At present, Mass is celebrated every Saturday at 4:30 in the afternoon under the open sky. During the winter months, the cold winds that blow across the desert can make things quite uncomfortable. There is a real need for a chapel that can serve not only the Catholic community, but any other Christian group. The chapel will also serve as a much-needed meeting hall. This building, which is only half finished, will seat 250 people. At present, there is no place large enough for community meetings. An assembly hall is very important to promote family orientation, adult education, religious formation, parent-teachers meetings, sound entertainment, and social events. At present, we are rather restricted in these areas for lack of adequate facility. But all of these material things are only means to achieve our true goal, Christian community. In Peru, there is a cruel and powerful group of terrorists who have killed thousands of innocent people. They plan to take over the country. They call themselves Shining Path, an ironic title for a group that spreads only death and darkness. Ours is a contrary objective, to form a fraternal community of Christians who live by the conviction that only Jesus Christ is the true path and the true light. He himself said, "I am the way, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me shall not walk in darkness." We want our community to be really worthy of its name, the City of God.